are you?
Good. Well, I'm Andrew.
Ricky, nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hey, thanks for joining us on stream. I think the stream monsters want to talk to you and ask you some questions.
Hi, monsters. Yeah.
So, hey, by the way, congratulations. Is your second Churning the Butter victory now, or is it 3?
I'm not even sure. Yeah, a couple.
But either way, amazingly strong showings. So.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it a lot, yeah.
So, how'd you feel in that last matchup against Hudaman versus both the Honda and the DiCaprio?
I'm pretty confident in both those matches just because, I mean, we play against each other a lot, so I'm pretty sure he's comfortable playing me in general. But I don't feel he's comfortable playing against my Poison that much yet because he's rather new for me. So, I mean, I think it actually helps him, though, because he actually gets to fight a really good Poison and to learn a matchup as well. So we're both kind of learning at the same time, yeah. But I just think it's unfortunate because my character kind of beats Honda really bad. And DiCaprio, I think it's even, but he's still kind of struggling with learning the match.
Exactly. DiCaprio definitely, I feel, closes down a lot more options for Poisons in terms of...
Oh.
I
was wondering why I was all like...
Oh, yeah. Because I definitely feel DiCaprio closes down a lot more options for Poisons in terms of the Fireball game.
Yeah, for
fake
sure.
the slide and everything else. One question, actually, someone asked on stream, and I think I know what the answer is, but may as well ask you. I feel like you're picking up Poison as a secondary, and you're still going to stick with the Rufus, or are you?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I think I mean, I've been playing Rufus for 5 years, so I can't just drop him like that. He has a little piece of my heart. Yeah, and I actually feel like I'm way better at Rufus than I am with Poison at the moment. So he'll always be my main, and maybe for some tough matches like later on down the road, I'll pick Poison instead of Rufus for something. Yeah.
I definitely feel when I think of Rufus, I think of you and Justin Wong.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Iconic Rufus players.
Yeah, just trying to break out of the mold a little bit, trying to make the game a little bit more interesting for myself because, I mean, like I said, I've been playing it for so long, and I haven't really been playing any other characters, so I'm just trying to like spice it up and like play like a new character to make the game more interesting and more fun for me. And just so happens that she's thankfully a really cheap character.
And really hot.
And she fits my style, yes. And really good looking, of course.
It's great for the stream. It's like, oh, good, at least I get to watch Poison.
Yeah, and the stream monsters love when I play Poison. Because they actually, a long time ago before the game came out, they keep wanting me, they keep asking me if I was going to play Poison. But I said I wasn't sure because I never even tried her, and I only tried her in Cross Tekken, and she left like a really bad taste in my mouth because she wasn't very good in Cross Tekken. So I was like, well, if she's decent, I'll try her. So I told them like I'll try her and see if I like her, and if I like her, then I promise them that I'll try playing her as my secondary or maining her after Evo. So after Evo, I started playing her like hardcore, and like even entering her in local tournaments and whatnot, and I got pretty good with her, and I'm kind of sticking with her, and now she's kind of like stuck to me, her and Rufus.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, thank you.
I totally got distracted. I was just listening to your amazing talk about Poison. I feel like, she definitely fits your style a little bit where you got...
Definitely, yeah.
Especially in the corner, when you start getting the corner pressure.
Yeah.
After an EX Fireball. Oh, after EX Fireball, what do you want to do? I got your overhead, you could pause, another EX Fireball.
Yeah, you got the well, because like the hit stun is so small. I mean, the block stun is so small after EX Fireball that like they have to think right away if I'm gonna grab them or try to like tick them. So it's like a really hard situation to be in, especially if I have like a ton of meter.
That's actually one thing I've been wanting to ask a Poison player. Do you know what the frame advantage is after when you do lots of those strings?
I should know this, but I don't. It's at least plus like 7 or 8. I'm pretty sure.
God, that's
yeah,
ridiculous.
It's a lot. Yeah, like I know they're airtight. That's for sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll do that. Always that meaty fireball setup where you put up the fireball, then the EX Fireball right after to wake up.
Yeah.
Crazy chip.
It's so good. Yeah, and it's so much chip damage. 18 points of chip damage. It's ridiculous.
Let's see. As long as you're okay, still answering questions.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Are you going to be headed to Canada Cup this year?
I'm still thinking about it. I haven't decided yet. I always love going to Canada Cup and like hanging out with Lapshi because obviously Canada Cup is a super amazing tournament, and I always like supporting Lap's events. So most likely I'm going to try to go out there for sure because like I said, I always like supporting his events, and I've always thought of Canada Cup as a mini Evo, just because like Canada Cup is more concentrated. Like usually for Canada Cup, the prize is pretty big, so a lot of the top players fly to Canada Cup. So it might be like a 120-man tournament, but I would say like 85% of those players are all killers. So it's like, I mean, the last Canada Cup I went to, when I went to the one, I mean, 2 years ago, I mean, it was me, Cien, and Tokido in the same pool.
Oh my god, yeah, that was a ridiculous pool. I remember that one.
Like and like literally every pool was like that. So, and then me and Cien made it out. I made it out in losers, Cien made it out in winners, and Tokido didn't make it out of pools. And like, when you ever hear Tokido not making it out of pools, but like at tournaments like Canada Cup, like stuff like that happens all the time.
And it's really important to get that experience, against, I mean, the top players from the world don't always get meet in the same area. There's very, not I mean, there's instances, but not that many. So
Yeah, yeah, definitely not. Yeah, so it's that like I would always recommend Canada Cup, especially if people want to get like that international experience and they want to like level up and play against a lot of people, because over there they also play a lot of casuals over there, like all the international players with each other. So you can definitely like level up and like try to get new competition.
It's one thing I tell the stream a lot, where it's like, if you want to really level up your game, just come out and play people in person. You could talk to someone, you could ask their thoughts. Just
that's partially why I came here, because I mean, I'm not gonna learn Poison at home by playing in training mode all day. I mean, I can know the combos, but I mean, I actually want to play against like live people and not just play online or play like, you know, just against the computer. So I decided to come out, hey, why not come out here? I'm not really doing anything on Thursdays anyways. Might as well come out and hang out with all you guys and like play with you guys. And like we both learn. I learned my character, and you guys learn how to fight against cheap ass Poison.
Oh, Poison.
Yeah.
I personally have not been enjoying Poison. I've been playing against Pavos a little bit in the casuals, and always 2-0 left to right.
Oh yeah, she's so annoying.
Let's see. Oh. I guess we got one. Ricky, when are you going to stream? You said you'd stream you putting makeup on at some point. Is that actually something you said?
I was trolling about that, yeah. But I will stream eventually, though. I know I always say that, but I really do plan on it. It's just my current apartment I live in right now, like the building's kind of old. And Comcast, they said they would fix the wiring, but they need permission from the property management, and property management would have to pay for that. So obviously they're not gonna approve it. So,
I hate Comcast.
Yeah, so I would have to just like, so whenever I move like in the beginning of the year, then I'll get some better internet, and I'll be sure to stream for all these guys, because I'm pretty sure they want to see it. Yeah.
It's such a hard thing. For a while, I was trying to look at the exact same thing we're streaming, but just, you know, any small thing with your internet, you can't get a wired connection.
Yeah.
Comcast is just horrible and they don't help you.
Always horrible.
Oh, yeah. Very bad things. That's a good question I don't know the answer to. When did you start playing Street Fighter?
I started playing Street Fighter when I was about, I would say like 9 or 10, but just casually, obviously. I was so young, I couldn't really comprehend the game. Just playing with like my dad and my cousin at Golfland in Milpitas. And I started getting like the hang of it when I was maybe like around 12 or 13. And I entered my first tournament, was actually like a Tekken tournament.
Really?
My first tournament was a Tekken tag, and I got 3rd place. And then from then on, I kind of started playing like Marvel and Street Fighter and everything. But I actually got better at Marvel before I got better at Street Fighter. I didn't get better at Street Fighter until CVS 1, actually. Yeah, but Marvel I was always pretty good at. So, like, a part of me is like a Marvel head, but not many people know that. Like, the older generation knows that, but the newer people know me more for Street Fighter. But back in the day, I used to play like all kinds of Marvel.
That's kind of funny because you say that, but I'm like, oh, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, oh yeah, you play a lot of Street Fighter. I didn't know about that Marvel history. Which I can see that, because you love taking some aggressive reads, taking options away from your opponent, and Marvel lets you definitely do that as a game.
Yeah.
All right. How about we just take one more here and don't steal on the stream. All right, let's see here. Sure, let's do that one. How'd you pick Rufus as your main? Like, Rufus? What led you to Rufus, besides EG?
EG, baby. No, Rufus, actually, it's a funny story. I had first played Balrog because I literally, like, I despised Street Fighter 4 when it first came out. And I didn't play it at first. Like, I played it like a couple times at a...
What was wrong with it?
I just didn't like the way it felt. It just felt really stiff compared to the older Street Fighter games. Like, it didn't feel as fast. I don't know. It just felt really awkward to me. So it came out, and I played it a couple times in the arcade, and I was like, I'm not going to play this crap. Like, no. And then finally, it came out on console, and I picked Chun-Li, and I was like, she's not very good. So I ended up picking Balrog because Justin Wong, he's like, just pick Balrog because he's like really simple. You'll learn the game easy with him. So I tried Balrog, and I actually liked the character Rufus because there was this one guy at I think it was like a Hollywood video tournament I went to, and the winner wins a fight stick and like $500 or something like that. Ooh, wow. Yeah, and I played that guy in the finals with my Balrog. And I beat him like by a little bit, but I didn't know what the hell Rufus was doing. Like, he was all crazy and like fast and whatnot. And I was like, well, I kind of like this character. So I kind of picked him up on the side, and I didn't really play him in tournaments. But there was one tournament in particular called Fuddruckers, and I was playing this one guy in the finals who was playing Sagat, and he beat my Balrog 4-0, and he reset the bracket. And it was actually Filipino champ who was like, hey, like, why don't you just pick Rufus against the guy, because I think your Rufus will body him. But it's just Ryan being optimistic, because he's a very optimistic person. And I was like, I'll give it a try. And I played the guy, and I beat him 4-0 back with Rufus. And then from then on, I was like, huh, maybe I should just stick with this character. And so since then, I stuck with Rufus.
Hey, I mean, if it works, right?
Yeah, if it works, yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, like, I mean, the same tactics back then don't really work now, but I mean, obviously, I just, like, adapted and made new tactics with Rufus and new ways to work with him, yeah.
I mean, it's all about adjusting to the meta and how people are playing and the choices they're taking. And I remember watching some of the old vanilla videos, and just uppercut with Sagat was OP back in the day.
Oh, my God, yeah, it was too good. 220 damage, that's too cheap.
Oh my God. All right, well, hey, thank you so much for joining us on stream to answer questions.
Yeah, no, thank you guys for having me, and thanks for running this event. It's awesome.
Oh yeah, any shout outs? Anyone you want to give some shout outs to?
Shout outs to my family, shout outs to EG, to like Filipino Champ, like all my friends, and shout outs to you guys for throwing this wonderful and great event every week.
I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
be sure to follow Ricky on Twitter at HelloKittyRicky.
Hello Kitty Ricky. He gives great tweets. All right. Once again, everyone, thank you for tuning in to Churning the Butter number 11. We'll be here next week at 8 o'clock.